You ready?
Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video, and today I will be giving you my review of the El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. This is my review. I will not be recapping the whole movie because this was a 2-hour movie, and so it will take forever just to recap it. But I will give you my quick review of this movie. For you guys that don't know, Breaking Bad is my favorite show. I love the show. I wish I was doing YouTube when this show was airing, but overall, this movie was good. This was a very good movie. It almost felt like a part 2 season finale to the end of Breaking Bad. If you guys watched Breaking Bad and you've seen the season finale, this was just almost like a part 2. Now, yes, I believe this movie is very good. Now, a lot of the fans, from what I've been seeing, their expectations was very high. Now, I came into this movie, you know, my expectations wasn't like real high. I think a lot of people wanted to see certain things out of this movie. Also, before I begin, it will have spoilers in this review. It will have spoilers. So if you haven't seen the end of Breaking Bad, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it first. But let's get back into it. Now, a lot of people had high expectations. They wanted to see a lot of different things in the movie. They was expecting a whole lot. I came in just watching it just to enjoy it for what it was. It did feel like a part 2 season finale. We pretty much just get the aftermath, and I'm talking about the true aftermath after Breaking Bad with Jesse Pinkman, and we see Jesse's story. We see his journey. We see everything that he's going through, escaping from the cops. He's a wanted man. They want him. And one of the first spoilers that is confirmed is that your boy Walter White is dead. Because it's been going on for years and years. All these conspiracy theories, all these different theories about how he survived and he was still breathing and stuff like that. Well, they pretty much confirmed it in this movie that he's dead. They clearly said it. Now, a lot of fans felt like it was a possibility that he was alive. So that's the answers to that. And the debates is over for that. But as far as the movie, as far as Jesse's journey, it was good. Now, the first part of the movie, I felt like it was a lot of flashback. They were showing us a lot of stuff that we didn't see. And they were showing us you know, the history between Jesse and Todd and the stuff that he was going through mentally, being a prisoner, being captured. This dude was mentally messed up from being tortured and everything that he went through while being captured. And yes, it was very sad. It was very sad. I think the majority of the fans of Breaking Bad, the hardcore fans, you know, they pretty much kind of knew what Jesse was going through. Now, of course, we didn't see exactly all the stuff that they showed us in this movie, but we kind of got a gist of, okay, Jesse was being tortured. We seen that on the show. We knew he went through a whole lot of different punishment, you know, different things that he was going through. So, of course, we wasn't really like surprised, at least for me. I wasn't really surprised what Jesse was going through as far as when they showed us the other stuff in the movie. It wasn't a big surprise factor. I think half of the movie was like a flashback. They was going back and forth from him trying to get to Alaska, trying to get this money to get to Alaska. And, you know, he was struggling trying to do that. But the main thing is this. I enjoyed it for what it was. Vince Gilligan, and he's a excellent director, story writer. I appreciated the movie. I understand the true hardcore Breaking Bad fans, because a lot of them was saying, man, this didn't feel like a movie. It wasn't what they expected because they wanted to see more. A lot of people wanted to see the aftermath. They wanted to see the aftermath of Walter White as far as his family, because we didn't get to see Walt Jr. We didn't get to see Skyler in the movie as well. We wanted to see that. I did want to see that, but I wasn't really expecting to see it based on the trailer that they were showing us. Some people say the trailer was actually better than the movie, but based on the trailer, what they were showing us, you know, I kind of expected them not to give us Walter White and his family. I didn't think they was going to show us that. You know, they made it quite clear to me that it was going to be strictly about Jesse and his journey. Now, what I will say is this: the way that they ended it, this movie, it almost felt like it's going to be more. You know what I'm saying? That's what Breaking Bad does. They do a great job at making you believe that the show is going to continue. But this actual movie, it didn't feel like the end for me. And that's my personal opinion. I didn't feel like it was the end. I think once Jesse got to Alaska, I feel like they're going to probably think about continuing the story. I guess we got to wait and find out. But what we do know, Walter White is dead. Yes, a lot of fans had high expectations because we wanted to see the aftermath of different characters that we didn't get to see in this movie. And, a lot of people wanted to see a little bit more. Jesse didn't say his famous quote, bitch, at all in the movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't hear him say it at all. Skinny Pete was saying it more than he said it a whole lot. But we didn't see or hear Jesse say it at all. But Jesse was using some classic Breaking Bad maneuvers. He was doing some classic Walter White stuff. I mean, this dude had nothing to lose. So a lot of the enemies that he did have for a short period of time in the movie, they was kind of, surprised by his reactions and surprised by some of the stuff that he was doing. Similar to Walter White in Breaking Bad. I mean, he was doing stuff that they didn't think he would do. But Jesse had nothing to lose, and he was very smart. You know what I'm saying? He was very smart in this movie. Overall, solid, good movie. It did not disappoint me because I wasn't expecting to see Skyler, Walt Jr. I wasn't expecting to see what was going on with his family. I really just expected to see Jesse. What I will tell you, what I did expect, I thought we would see more of what happens to Jesse, like once he leaves New Mexico and he goes to Alaska. I thought we was going to be able to see more of that as far as his storyline on how everything went after. They kind of just gave us the journey from the moments after he escaped. And then, it gave us like probably a day after. And they showed us some of the stuff that happened in the past. And then, of course, he makes it to Alaska. But besides that, they didn't really give us the true aftermath of Jesse's journey. It was just pretty much him escaping and then what he did to get to Alaska. That was pretty much the movie. And I know a lot of people was disappointed, but I appreciate the movie for what it was. I think maybe we may get a part 2. We just got to wait and see. But you guys, you true Breaking Bad fans, let me know what you thought about the movie. Do you believe it's going to be a part 2? I think they set it up for it to be a part 2. But then again, if it wasn't, I'm not really mad. I kind of got over it. When Breaking Bad ended, I wanted this show to continue to go forever. But I had to understand that all great shows have to end. So once it ended, I was cool. After a while, it took me a while to finally realize and accept it. And once that happened, your boy is pretty much cool. But if it's the end, it is. You know what I'm saying? I can accept that this is the end. But I wouldn't be mad if they said, you know what? We're going to bring it back for a part 2. Or maybe just bring it back and give Jesse his own little thing. But as far as I know, that is it. Unless Vince Gilligan wants to bring it back. I could have sworn I heard rumors about a part 2 or possibly doing something else with the Breaking Bad crew. I guess we got to wait and find out. But overall, solid movie. No complaints from me. Only thing I can say that I would have wanted to see was Jesse going to Alaska and then showing us what he did there and how he was working things there. But besides that, I had no other complaints. Actually, I do. Some of the characters, they were older. Let's put it like that. Some of these characters like Mike, Todd, I mean, these guys is old as dirt now. They are very old. I wish they would have shot some of these scenes earlier on, but I mean, with time, it's just time. I mean, people get old, but Todd could have lost some weight. I don't understand why they had him coming in there looking like that. He was just overweight, in my opinion. I mean, they showing him in the past, but he looked older in the past than he do in the actual past as far as Breaking Bad. It is what it is. I understand they had to do what they had to do to make it work. But besides that, those is the only complaints that I really had about the characters looking too old and not seeing what Jesse did in Alaska. But it is what it is. You guys let me know what you thought about it. Leave your theories, your opinions on how you felt about the movie. And I will continue to bring you more content in the future. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.